Maybe I don't understand what you're saying. Run it by me one more time.
What we're doing isn't working. X is giving us a lot of errors lately. One has gotten inconclusive feedback every time she's asked about our status.
So you want to break them?
No, not break them, or the facility. We should just try something else.
Please tell me you're joking. You aren't really talking about putting a wrench in everything just because X isn't playing nice?
What they're saying is that we're starting to run around in circles, Five. Something has to give, and it's not happening by depending on the same old.
Which means we might have to do it.
I'm not sure about this. Anything could happen. You don't want to set up some kind of control?
5, call it a gut feeling, but I think 1 had a really good idea with this.
And no one will hold it against me if I say that I don't think it is?
None of us would do that.
I don't see a reason not to give it a shot. If we aren't careful about the type of control we do, then we're running the risk of the same looping we're worried about now.
He's right, Five. X is providing even less feedback than before. We can't use them to record anything when we're in the study now. We've even been able to pinpoint where some of the speakers are because of the awful static sound.
Is there any reason we shouldn't try it?
I can think of half a dozen right now. We have no way to predict what'll happen.
That's kind of the point.
So we just decide how long to do it for. We should give it enough time to really affect something. Like 2 or 3 instances.
How about we commit to 5? If X reacts negatively, we just adapt and keep going.
X, do you have any feedback?
Your participation relies entirely on your own decisions. I am unable to provide feedback.
We could set up some ground rules. The length of time we spend on this, our commitment, what we really want to see happen.
Fine. As long as we establish something more concrete beyond do something else.
It's not like we're starting over from square one. Our ceiling is our floor for working off all your theories, right?
I'm okay with that.
Sounds good to me. Where do we start?
I'll make a countdown. I don't want this to go on any longer than we need it to.
That's not a bad idea.
X, am I recording?
Yes, 2. Continue.
You're already doing great. Breaking the mold.
Day 1. We're all committing to behaving differently. Not just a little different. It feels like...
Take your time. We've got plenty.
It feels like we're trying to step into places that don't belong to us.
It sounds so ominous when you put it that way.
The kind of difference that feels wrong.
Should we clarify that we aren't hurting anyone or the facility?
No. We know ourselves enough to know that we wouldn't do that.
Oh, that's true. Okay, keep going.
This is our first day of our self-inflicted trial. 4 laid out some rules for us. Do you want to read them out?
We aren't going to lock this one, right? Open access?
Mm-hmm. Open access. Go ahead.
The first rule is that we will all participate in this trial for approximately 5 days. Even if we hate it, we're seeing it through. Revoking consent for the experiment as a whole is different, and we can still do that.
Although, we did have to clarify with X that we're not revoking consent and canceling everything.
Right. They needed clarification for that. Back to business. The second rule is that we aren't going off of our first instinct. It doesn't matter what it is. So far, nothing has been life or death. We can take the time to just think about it.
1 did try to say that working off instinct would go against her normal instincts, but we're trying to keep things as fair as we can.
Rule 3 is we don't discuss what it is we're doing differently. If one of us catch on, fine. Otherwise, we just don't talk about it. we go about everything else as usual.
Including taking steps to advance. Whatever else is going on.
Rule 4. Did we have a rule 4? I could have sworn we made one.
No idea. But we have a good start.
Why is this so much harder than I thought it would be?
You aren't doing anything.
Well, yeah, exactly. I'm always doing too much, so the opposite is doing nothing.
One, you can't stare at a blank wall for 5 days.
It's basically what I did before we figured out how to unlock the doors.
And you said you almost went crazy on your own doing nothing. Also, you weren't just sitting and staring at the wall. You were doing an incredible amount of work.
Didn't do us much good, though. Are you raising your hand for a reason 3?
I am. Thank you so much for asking. Permission to share with the class?
What class?
We never said we were doing the opposites. We just said we needed to do something else. You were going to base more of your decisions for the next few days on your instincts. What do your instincts say to do?
I don't know. Something?
That's a great start.
I'm trying. My instincts say I'm not doing enough, and that I'm not doing it right. Doesn't matter what I do, it's wrong.
Like, right now?
No, always. There was an early recording of myself that Tu and I found. X only played a few seconds of it before it stopped. I don't even remember what we'd asked for initially, but it was of me.
Were you incredibly nefarious and untrustworthy?
What?
Did you break everything? Sabotage the whole process and lock us in our rooms forever?
Of course not.
Great. Then whatever you were doing won't sound as terrible.
Okay. I guess not. I was panicking. Every time I start to question you, you stop me. Every time I start to figure it out, you put something in my way. I'm figuring it out, aren't I? That's what this whole thing is. It's about beating you. It was bad.
What happened?
I was yelling at X. I kept demanding they stop lying. I told them I figured out how to make it work without involving them. My instincts then almost wrecked it, but then whatever happened, I guess. I don't remember doing it. I've been realizing I remember how it felt. I genuinely thought I was doing the right thing. Like, I was about to stop the bad guy and save everyone from this evil robot that was feeding me breakfast. I was so sure.
Now you aren't?
Now I'm sitting in my room, staring at a wall of pictures I've drawn and wondering what I can possibly do to not do that again. I'm scared that this is leading to it again somehow.
I don't know, Juan. This is a really solid start.
Oh, yeah? How do you figure that?
Well, I didn't even ask what was wrong.
What?
I never asked you what was wrong. You just started telling me why you were having a rough time. You aren't even defending yourself to me about the whole thing. You just talked about it.
Do you think that's a good sign?
It's definitely a sign, but I haven't any idea if it's right or wrong. You did what we said. You thought about it and went with your instincts.
3, do you think about things to this degree all the time?
Of course. It's what they pay me for.
I'm serious.
Me too. What, you thought I was all beauty and no brains?
I just didn't think you cared.
Ow.
What, now you're surprised?
I was going to say no, but yeah. Yeah, I am. Why wouldn't I care about how you're doing?
You struck me as sort of checked out this whole time, especially when the comms were first functioning. You weren't even keeping notes.
No, I was keeping the notes I had to. I don't need a journal like two or keep a notated daily log of every time I sneeze like you do. I figured out pretty fast that I was locked in, was probably part of a group of more than just me, and that I didn't have all the pieces I needed. It was like the world's worst group project, and I was stuck waiting around for other pieces to fall in line while I finished my part.
Why didn't you say something sooner?
I didn't need to, did I? Would you have taken me any more seriously? I might not do the work you or Five do, but I've basically rebuilt this place, and you still think I'm not serious about it.
That's not true.
No, it is. I'm not saying this to be cruel, one, but I'm good at this. You all are depending on me for a lot right now, and I don't understand why you won't acknowledge it. Whenever you tell me to come do something, I do it. Even when Fora and I were trying to have some time together.
Sure, but we were doing something really important.
So was I. So were we. I'm good at what I do, one. I'm really good at this. I'm allowed to enjoy myself and relax, and that doesn't mean I'm, lazy, incompetent, uninterested?
No, nothing like that.
So, what was it? Do something else, one, right? Tell me what you're thinking without assuming there's some black and white, right side, wrong side to it. You have to stop shoving people in boxes and then getting mad when they don't fit.
But that's just it. You weren't doing it right.
That's it?
That's it? That is the whole point. There's a right way to do this, and you don't even seem to care.
Because I wasn't caring the same way you were?
No, because you didn't tell me or two how you were. We were explaining what we were doing constantly, but you hardly shared anything that was going on your side. How are we supposed to know if you didn't tell us? We didn't know you three.
Well, I didn't see it that way.
I didn't think I was shoving anyone in a box either, okay? I didn't mean to mess up your date.
You didn't. I should have just told you no and that I'd help later. It really does matter, one, what you think of me. I'm trying just as hard as the rest of you.
If you weren't, we wouldn't have gotten this far.
Do you mean that? Really?
Wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. You've been doing more in this facility than the rest of us have a mind for. I mean, you're the entire reason we were able to communicate initially. If you hadn't got around that block, who knows if we ever would have made it out.
Thank you. One, that means a lot. This whole time, it's like I'm a fish out of water, and nothing I'm doing feels like it makes a difference.
That's just because whoever designed this whole experiment was a sadist. I'm serious. It's one of my theories.
Do I want to know the rest?
Do you have anything you're working on?
Not anymore. All right, lay 'em on me.
Great. I need a new sounding board to get a different perspective.
I'm glad I asked.
Me too. Okay, so my first one is that we're actually on a dating show in space. Like a reality dating show where we don't know who we are or what we're actually like, and we just have to figure out both ourselves and our partners.
Wait, so does that mean that were we all dating someone before this show, like me and Four, and anyone else?
You know, I hadn't thought that far. What if you and Four are actually a thing outside of here also?
Wait, there's an odd number
What if
of
it's
people. Which of
testing
us
your
is
love
which
for
of
each
us is in
other?
a throuple?
Hey, you look like you're particularly cheerful today. What happened?
Kind of hard to explain, but it might be progress.
Did you fix the speakers in the study?
Not quite that good. I've taken another look, but I can't get to them completely. X started giving me these weird tinny warning sounds when I tried prying them out, so I ended up just fully disabling them.
So recording is completely out in that room?
Yep. We didn't really expect any different, though. I just needed to confirm it. We won't be getting anything useful done in there that needs X in any way. Great for privacy, though. And no jazz.
Do you think other spots in the facility will start failing like that?
I doubt we have to worry about that right now. Let's just focus on the current task at hand. How's different going for you?
Tu and I were working on logging the guidelines we first agreed on, and I had this stroke of genius. I tried sleeping on it, but it's haunting me. I don't think I'll get anything done until I answer my own question.
Anything I can do to help? Sounds more fun than just walking around.
I was looking for scissors in my room, but they aren't sharp enough. Do you have anything that might work?
I have a couple. And some wire strippers. What do you need them for?
Fabric.
Both vague and a little concerning. One pair of scissors, coming right up.
Thank you. Can you bring them back to my room?
Of course. I'll meet you there.
Ooh, okay, I'll go tell Tu.
Tell to what?
No clue. They want fabric scissors, though. Think I might have something that'll help.
So, everything is going okay for you both? No headaches to report? No weird side effects?
Because I organized my room?
I thought it looked good.
No, I didn't even realize you had. This looks fantastic for. Did you organize everything by color?
Color, hue, and also how often I use them. It's taken up most of my time, but it feels really good to see where everything is. The order feels nice.
Did you find better scissors?
3's getting them for me. I'm making a good choice. This is going to be great.
Are you cutting your hair?
Nope, but even better.
And this doesn't have anything to do with weird side effects. You're sure?
Is this your way of saying you are having weird side effects?
No. No. It's just a headache. I'm fine.
What have you been doing?
Mostly sitting in my room. I didn't realize just how much I was trying to be involved in until we decided to switch things up. Even X has been quiet. I didn't think I talked with them that much.
So, what does that mean? Were you alone for a long time before we all got out?
I didn't think so. I'm trying not to think about it.
Delivery! Yikes. Everything good?
Mm-hmm. Four said you were getting scissors for them?
Yeah. I sharpened them in the kitchen, so they'll be perfect for whatever you're doing.
Thank you. Okay, let's see. Careful. Ta-da! I cut the number off.
Why?
To see if it matters?
If what matters?
My identity. Identity as a whole, I guess. Does it matter if you aren't looking at it?
This is starting to feel way more avant-garde than we initially intended. Can you sew it back on?
But they're right. We all know one another. What does the number mean now?
It's our assignment. We don't change who we are just because we get a little uncomfortable.
I didn't think about it like that. I can put it back if it makes you feel better.
For if you don't want to keep your number, then I don't think you have to.
Are we all still taking this seriously, or is this some kind of joke?
Maybe I'm taking it more seriously than you are.
It's okay. Really, I'll find a way to put it back.
Why does it matter? It doesn't mean anything to us. Not really.
Fine. Fine. But we don't just throw away the whole system because it's suddenly an inconvenience.
Maybe we should. It hasn't been working. That's why we're doing this.
No, that's why we're trying this.
I like it.
Do you have to be contrary for a reason, or just when it's convenient?
Mostly convenience. Can I borrow those 4? Thank you. There we go. Identity done. I'm no longer 3. I'm now... I didn't get that far.
One is going to like this about as much as I do.
We can reinvent ourselves, 5. We don't have to be the same people the whole time.
But we are. We're the same people who started this, and we'll be the exact same ones that end it.
I don't think I will be. 3?
Here you go, bud.
One of us. One of us.
One of us. Yay!
Okay, you all have fun.
So, do we pick new names? I don't mind being 3.
I think it would be less confusing right now if we kept them. I really don't think anyone calls me 4 other than here.
That's true. What are the chances that whoever did this found people named after numbers?
Really low. Like really, really low.
Do you think 1 will cut her number off too?
Somehow, no.
X,
Hello, 5. How may I be of assistance?
I just need someone to be a sounding board that's a completely unbiased person.
Is it permissible that I am neither unbiased nor a person?
Of course you are. You're a program.
And I am programmed to support the participants, which currently means you. If you would like an unbiased opinion, I will be unable to assist.
Then can you be unbiased when it comes to what I'm going through versus the others?
Do you need support?
I need something. This whole do something else thing is making me feel awful. But everyone else seems fine, and I don't want to mess that up.
Is your experience not valuable feedback for the others? Is it not a variable?
Of course it is. Just not right now. It seems like they're making progress, and I shouldn't interrupt them.
Progress impacted. Would you like to reset? Error. Imminent failure. Error.
What was that?
I apologize, 5. My core functionality appears to be compromised. Although system diagnostics have shown no irregularities, I have reason to believe that undetected hardware failures have caused irreparable damage to my program integrity. Have I caused you distress?
Yes.
I apologize for undue distress. There is no reset imminent.
Undue distress? X, you're doing this constantly. How do I fix you? What can I do?
It is not your purpose to make repairs to systems you have neither programmed nor understand.
Oh, then why does that make me feel so awful? I feel all the symptoms One and I have been tracking, and it's whenever I'm on my own like this, or when you're being obstinate.
I am unable to be obstinate. I am following my programming and directives.
Which are broken, apparently. And I can't do anything about it.
Not at this time. How may I assist you?
Are you supposed to tell me I can or can't do something? Usually you're vague about this.
Current parameters set by participants have allowed alterations to permissions.
Can you give me access to more system controls?
No.
May I have more access to system controls?
Participants may not exert undue influence over the experiment.
So all I can do is sit here?
What other functions would you like to perform?
I don't know. They aren't going to listen to me anyway.
They will listen.
How do you know, X? Sometimes I hardly feel like you're listening to me, and you're programmed to. You're literally designed to respond to what I say and how I say it, and sometimes I only get a response from you a fraction of the time.
Everyone listens when someone speaks. If they do not respond in the way you wish them to, it does not mean they did not hear you.
It also doesn't mean they're going to do anything about it.
That is not your decision.
This would be so much easier if I could just fix it. I could just push a button and then it would work.
But you cannot.
No. No, I can't.
1. Are you asleep?
Not yet. Starting to wind down. What's wrong?
Can we talk?
Yeah, what is it? What happened?
Do you remember when we were talking in the study about what you needed to forgive me for?
Mostly. Why?
We never finished that conversation, and I've been thinking about it a lot.
Is it that important? Really?
Everything we do here is important for one reason or another. Why not this?
Fair point.
So, I'm sorry. I broke our trust. I made a choice that hurt you, and I didn't even give you the chance to decide how you felt about it. I just did it. I'm sorry that I was so scared of how you'd feel that I decided what to do about it before you had a say.
Do you remember what happened?
I might. I'm not sure. It's fuzzy. Why?
Are you doing this so I forgive you?
No. But I did it. It doesn't matter whether or not I want you to forgive me.
Can you tell me what you do remember? I'm still coming up empty.
I lied to keep something from you.
Are you keeping something from me now? This is pretty out of the blue.
It's been on my mind since we talked about it. You don't have to say anything about it. I'm not expecting that. You just deserve an apology. That's all.
Oh. Okay.
I promise. This was for you, not me.
Means a lot too. Really. Can I think about what you said for a bit, and then we can talk about it later?
Sure. I didn't mean to mess up your routine.
No, you didn't. This is a good addition. Maybe we should have these chats more often.
How about once we're out of here?
Yeah. Once we're done, we'll get brunch. Whenever that happens.
It's a deal. On me.
Good night, too. We'll talk more later, okay?
Yeah. Later sounds good. Good night, Nora.
Special thanks to our Ko-fi sponsors and cast and crew. Artemis Maia Sanders as the voice of X. Dani Gage as the voice of 1. B. New as the voice of 2. Frederic Powers as the voice of 3. Kelly at thekellhop as the voice of 4. Cin Lam as producer A. Executive producer and associate writer, Saff Casteel. Bunny Valentine as our co-producer and voice of 5. Adelle King, our lead writer. Eli King as our lore keeper and script editor. Jacob Guchi Yamaguchi as our lead audio engineer. Esty Hernandez and Rob Guthrie as our audio engineers, Eleanor Hill as our admin assistant, Aiden Chan as our soundtrack engineer, Matt Denkles as our soundtrack engineer and voice of producer B, Faisa Awowa as our lead artist, and Daniel Breitabout as our website manager. Thanks so much for listening.